Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I wanted to do a little bit of an about me reintroduction for you. So you may know me from my old handle, Kira's Wholesome Travels, where I've been sharing basically my travel tips and tricks for you. I've been traveling around Canada, around Mexico. I think the majority of you actually started following me when I was doing my pop-up camping in Canada. And I had renovated the pop-up camper and I was living in it for a few months, and yeah, just telling you all about that experience. Now, as some of you may know, I met my partner here in Mexico last year. Well, technically the year before that, but it's okay, it's a story for another time. And yeah, after we went to Canada for 3 months this summer to travel, we decided to come back to Playa and rent an apartment here for 12 months. So now we have this amazing, beautiful apartment for the next 12 months, which may not sound like very long to some of you, but for me, I haven't actually lived anywhere for longer than 6 months in, yeah, at least a few years. Probably my last place was with my roommates, my best friends back in my city in Canada, like, yeah, 3 years ago. And before that, I was just traveling and like staying in hostels and moving around. So yeah, it feels so nice to actually have like a real home that's mine, that's ours. And yeah, so basically my exciting news is that I've decided to rebrand my channel. So I'm gonna be going away from traveling, away from Kira's Wholesome Travels, and I'm rebranding as Kira's Wholesome Life. And I wanna share more of my real passion, which is living a vegan, cruelty-free lifestyle. And specifically on this channel, I wanna focus on cooking and baking healthy, delicious vegan food that you guys can make at home yourself for all of your non-vegan friends and family to also enjoy. Yeah, my goal with this channel is to help spread the message that being vegan doesn't have to be this super hard, complicated, scary thing. It can actually be a way for you to just enjoy your favorite meals in a really fun, creative new way without harming, you know, the planet or the animals, and it being way better for your health. Since going vegetarian back in 2017, it was actually from when I watched Forks Over Knives. And yeah, so originally I had done it for my own health. It was really the first time that I had heard that like meat was a #1 carcinogen, or like red meat was a #1 carcinogen. So that really stuck with me. I was like, wow, you know, I've been feeding this to my body my whole life, thinking that it was good for me, you know, high in protein, high in iron, or whatever. Not even realizing that it's become so far away from, you know, our ancestors, where they would like hunt for meat and eat it, you know, for their whole family for the whole winter. Now it's just factory farming, and it's just sadness and injecting these animals with so many hormones to make them grow bigger and larger, and then those hormones are going into our bodies. And yeah, it's just a cycle that I wanted to break. And so after watching Forks Over Knives in 2017, I went part-time vegetarian, which means, like, you know, it's a process. So that's what I'm also hoping with this channel. There's no judgment. You know, I'm vegan right now and I plan to be vegan for the rest of my life, but it's a process, you know. It took me, so I went vegan in vegetarian in 2017. And technically I only went full-time vegetarian, I know the exact day, in May 2018. It was the day before I hiked Machu Picchu. I ate like this massive burger thinking, oh, I'm doing a 5-day hike, I need to have like super high protein, this burger is gonna be so good. But I had pre-booked this Machu Picchu hike with my friend, and so at the time we had to pick our meals for the 5 days. So because I was being vegetarian, mostly like eating vegetarian at home, but when I would go out with friends, I would still like, you know, eat chicken wings or something like that. But yeah, this day, like before Machu Picchu, we had to pick our meal plan. So I picked the vegetarian one, and turns out there was a vegan guy in our group. So they ended up making like 1 meat dish and 1 like vegan dish for all of the meals. So I was just eating vegan for the entire 5 days on the Salcantay trek, hiking Machu Picchu. And if any of you guys have ever done that before, it is a really hard trek. And I honestly had never felt like stronger, more energized, healthier. And it was just then that I decided I didn't need meat anymore. And yeah, I just cut it out. It was super easy for me. I wasn't a really big like steak person in general. So yeah, it wasn't too much of like a challenge for me. But again, it was a process, right? It took me, what was that, from September 2017 to May? That's like, it's like 8 months it took me to become fully vegetarian. And then 2017, I became fully vegan in October 2021, which, by the way, is my two-year anniversary. just a few days ago actually, which is so cool. Now I'm never gonna forget because it was the first day I came to Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I beforehand was living with roommates and it was a little bit too hard to be like fully vegan because we'd always cook together and have meals together and stuff, and none of them were even vegetarian. So when I moved away and I moved here, I was like, okay, you know what? I really want to do this. Now I'm living by myself. It's going to be easy and it's only up to me. So yeah, I decided like on that day, I was like, okay, no more dairy, no more eggs. I wasn't really drinking milk anyways or having that many eggs, but they definitely were the last thing to go. Like cheese and eggs. Of course. Since that day, like October 2021, I honestly have never felt more like healthy, balanced, physically, emotionally, mentally. Like I just feel the healthiest I've ever felt in my entire life. And yeah, my goal with this channel is to really help bring that to you guys and show you that veganism doesn't have to be this super hard, complicated, extreme, scary thing. It can actually be, yeah, just like a super creative way to still eat your amazing meals that you love. Yeah, honestly, before becoming vegetarian, I don't remember what I would even cook for dinners. I was not a good cook at all. I remember probably like just reheating like frozen chicken, like soup from cans and stuff, you know, like Eggo waffles, like just the classic frozen canned foods, not super nutritious, but I thought it was nutritious because I was getting all my protein in. Now I feel like I have become like 1,000 times better of a cook. So I'm just really hoping to, yeah, share my recipes with you guys so that you can see that it's actually not this like super hard thing to be vegan, and it can be super delicious and guilt-free, really good for your health, the planet, and the animals, so there really is no drawbacks. I'll be posting a range of videos from like healthy and delicious vegan recipes that you can make at home. I want to do probably some like day in the life eating recipes, maybe like a week in the life of what I eat. Probably film you guys some takeout that we get, some of the really nice vegan restaurants that are here as well. But yeah, if you have any other videos that you want to see, please comment them below so that I know kind of what you're looking for. And yeah, I'm just so excited for this next new chapter and this new journey with you guys. I hope you follow along. And if it sounds like this is a channel that you would love, then please subscribe. And then we will see you in my first vegan cooking video. So super excited, guys. Stay tuned and we will see you then.